Hey guys, Rick Denham here with Holy Moly Outdoors. Today we're taking a step inside to talk a little bit about sharpening your skills for fishing off the water. And specifically for today, I got some steelhead media in front of me to help you guys learn a little bit more. And really, as an angler, I feel like this is one of the best ways to hone your skills is what you do outside of being on the river. And I've really taken to heart a lot of the things that people have shared with me in this same aspect, and I really feel like this can help some of you learn a lot more for your next outing on the water. Many of you may see what's in front here with some DVDs as well as books, and really we're in a day and age where there's so much information out there. As a good fisherman, you can become a better fisherman to even great by just picking up the small, minute things. And you see so much out there posted about different techniques, different way people are doing this, doing that. Well, what's written out there can all be taken into account and held on to, and then look back to in future reference. I take, for example, the steelhead books that are out there. You pretty much have every type of technique there is, from float fishing to spoons to drift fishing to whatever you may want, fly fishing. It's all available and readily, easily accessible at whether your local library or you can order the books online. And I look specifically for these types of media to myself learn and grow. And then as a visual learner anyways, I take to heart being able to see those actions put into play. And I mean, I really like the books. They're very helpful. But for me, I like to learn and see how people are doing it specifically to then know that not just what I'm reading, it can be applied visually. And I really think these different DVDs I have in front of me are great. And there's a couple others out there that I don't have sitting in front of me necessarily, but really, you can get started on some great skill honing and sharpening for your steelhead in particular with these, but this could be applied to your trout fishing or normal salmon fishing. Heck, I know there's a lot of also videos out there for bass in your warm water species. So really, it's endless in your ability to learn as a fisherman, and every time on the water, you should be taking away something to learn from. Specifically with that, I keep a log of every trip that I take. Each trip provides an opportunity to learn something to reference back to later on in the future. And I can show in another video how I set up my fishing log book to be able to do it. I use Excel, makes it really easy, and I can keep track of it on my computer. I don't have to worry about paper or anything else like that. So that's just another way to take an edge up on the competition, so to say. And in this day and age, with more people on the water and in some areas less fish, you want to have a better opportunity at getting the ones to bite right away. Or on those tough days when conditions aren't as favorable, you'll be the one catching fish. So I think as a fisherman, to really take the next steps, you can come inside on a cold, rainy day or dark at night and spend a little bit of time doing some homework. And the same thing can be said about getting your gear prepped before a trip. You catch your fish at home in the garage and what you learn rather than what on the river, because you will learn to see all the different things and techniques ahead of time, and you'll have a game plan ready to go on the water. So I really would recommend, if you have the time to do so, take a look at some of the DVDs that are in front. Or pick up some of the great books that are at your local library. You can even, I believe, rent some of these DVDs at your local library as well. So it's a great opportunity to, if you don't want to buy it, rent it for a little bit, learn what you need, send it back. I mean, we got bank fishing, to bobber dogging, to drift fishing, to float fishing, and even center pin. So you really cover a lot of bases there for steelhead in general. And it's a great source to keep learning. And then there's magazines out there like Salmon Trout Steelheader, always has some great information, as well as some of the other ones, Salmon Steelhead Journal, and I believe the Northwest Sportsman. So really guys, for those wanting to learn, brush up on new techniques, or sometimes even just try and pick up a little bit different of how someone does it, These are the great ways to make yourself a better angler on the water and get prepared for your next outing. So, sharpening your skills can be done outside of being on the water and really will help make you a better fisherman altogether. So, hopefully this helps a little bit to give you a little perspective on new ways to dig into your learning for fishing. Especially here in the Northwest, changing conditions, lots of species to go for, this can be really helpful. So, thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this little sharpening your skills with some different types of media outside the river. Thanks, guys. Take care. Fish on.